Hey everyone, this is Oslin with a quick reference route guide for Mists of Tirna Scithe in Season 1 of World of Warcraft The War Within. And if you're one of those tanks being blamed for leading a poorly pathed route, or are just looking to optimize what you've already perfected, then this guide will make it super easy for you. Before we get started, just remember to tap that like and subscribe button to stay in the loop on future content and help support our growing channel. You're also invited to click the join button beneath this video to join the Oculinks Insider Club for priority comments, badges, emojis, member-only videos, shoutouts, and much more. Alright, your standard Mists of Tirna Scithe route for Season 1 is going to look something like this. The skip at the beginning requires a Tauren, High Mountain, Night Elf, Herbalist, or Druid. If you're pugging this, you'll want to ignore the villager group on your immediate left, as it might overwhelm your party. Be careful when grabbing the Drust Spike Claws if running in Mounted, as this will also pull the villager group. We're then going to grab the second villager group, Lust Up, pull them together, and eliminate them. We're then going to sneak past the Bowbreaker group with a threat reduction CC on the Harvester. You'll either need Imprison, Sap, Soothe, or Sleepwalk. Polymorph and Freeze Trap will work, but the player must then drop out of combat before the next pull. Warlocks can throw up a gate right here to skip the pack entirely, while monks can paralyze, then use Ring of Peace to bump the Harvester to the left. We then hug the right wall, take out the Harvesters, grab the mushroom buffs, then ascend the hill to the two Bowbreakers. If your group is capable, you can save time by pulling the Harvesters into the Bowbreakers. After this, we push Environmentalism on the first boss, then head into the Forest Maze, activating the respawn point on your left. From here, you'll want to watch the Mistcaller, as the direction she travels will be the direction you go at the start of the puzzle. Warlocks and Hunters can help with percentage here by running their pet inside the room on the right and pulling the first trash pack onto the tank. This will either save your group from the second pull if the Mistcaller travels right, or at least prevent additional trash pulls near the final boss if she goes left or center. Getting through the maze, we need to have the healer solving the puzzle during combat, as we want to have the DPS on the enemies to maximize the amount of damage and minimize the time lost during combat. Once you're through the maze, we'll waste our precious Mythic Plus time playing Patty Cake, troll the group with a freeze tag afterwards, then jump off a cliff and activate the respawn point. The amount of spine moths you defeat here is largely dependent on your prior progress and how many rooms you had to clear in the maze. In this example, we're going to hold our cooldowns for the first 3 spine moths. From here, we're going to head left to the branched path and pull the two groups together and keep everything interrupted. We then proceed down the leftmost path towards the next group of spine moths. Be careful, there are 2 reavers that circle the area. We're going to pull those 2 into the other spine moths. Our last pull will be the last 2 remaining groups of spine moths prior to the final boss. These 2 you can also pull together. If you're still short on percentage by this point, which is going to be likely, you can hug the right wall in the final boss room to another group of spine moths. You'll proceed this way to clear up the percentage, kill the final boss, then time the key. This will be your standard route that most players are accustomed to for Season 1 of The War Within, which is intended to be a baseline to get you progressing into more hierarchies where obvious tweaks need to be made. Feel free to share some of your time-saving strategies in the comments below, and share this video with anyone that could benefit from this route. Until next time.